Hi there, Scorpio. This is Della Noel with the Light Treasury Tarot, and I'm here today with your July 2018 general reading. I want to thank you for being here, and I hope that this resonates with you and that this reading can bring you some clarity and hope and love and light to whatever situation it is that you're working with. If you'd like a personalized reading, please feel free to click the link below in the bio. It'll take you to my Etsy store where I'm set up for personal readings. Again, thank you, and I'm going to get started with your reading here. For some reason, I keep wanting to go Scorpio. I don't know why, but there you go. Like I'm announcing you, like a coming out party. All right, let's get started. Scorpio, you got some interesting messages this month. Okay, so we start out with the Page of Cups in reverse with the Serendipity card. And, somehow I feel like there's been some like blocks, maybe like some false starts for you here with the Page of Cups. Like there's some creative energy that's like wanting to come out, but it just hasn't like registered the way that you want it to, or like it hasn't taken off the way that you wanted it to. Like you're like, oh man, like come on, like I've been trying this, or I've been trying that, or I've been wanting to do this, or wanting to do that, and it's just not like coming together, right? Or just like, and it's like a light energy, like it doesn't feel super heavy, like you've been putting a lot of work into this and it's not panning out, but it's like you've had like some different ideas maybe that haven't like taken hold or something like that. But I feel like it's all for the best, right? Like we've got this Serendipity card, like it's kind of, it sounds weird, maybe like it's been like a lucky break for you, like it's all for the best. There's something that like you need to maybe be working on, or like something that's coming up that like it will be successful. Like there's something happening like creatively that like will take hold at some point here, but like it's lucky that you haven't like done that yet, as weird as that might sound. It's like there's something else coming, like almost like you're being protected from yourself. Like you've had ideas or something, but you're being protected like from yourself, like by the universe at this point. Like no, like don't worry, like those are good, like I know you've wanted to get started, but like it's coming, it's gonna be lucky, but it's lucky that I've stopped you right now, or something like along those lines. Like you've got something else that you need to deal with first, almost, right? So that when it is time, it flourishes and it blooms and it grows. But right now it's maybe not the time, is kind of what I'm feeling like. Like, again, like blockages, like things aren't taking off. Like there's delays to the journey or something of that nature. And then we see, like, with that, we see the building blocks card in its upright position. Like, whatever you guys are looking at is reverse for me. So, like, you can see, like, Ace of Wands is in reverse for you, building blocks in the upright, right? So that's how I'm reading it. And with this building blocks energy, it's like, they're like, hey man, back to basics. Like, you got these cool creative ideas, these cool things that you want to do, but like, let's focus on the basics first. So really make this successful later. Like, and to me, I feel like it's lucky, like it's positive, like it's the timing, it's the right timing, it's the right, it just comes together that like these building blocks need to happen first. Like, that strong foundation is what's going to move you to a really positive outcome and really like flourish. This word flourishing keeps coming to mind for some reason. Like it's not sexy that it's not happening now. Like, everybody wants to see it like right now. Like, positive things are happening right now. Like, my business is taking off right now. My love interest is taking off right now. But sometimes, like, that delayed gratitude is really a positive if we can take the time to build it first, like build the foundation for it first, so that when it does come, when that business idea does flourish, when that relationship does flourish, when that new idea does come to fruition, we're ready for it, right? Like, we have a strong foundation that can support it. Right here, we have a strong foundation that can support it. Yeah, because I mean, you don't, like, you have these great ideas, like, don't you want to prepare for it first and make sure that it doesn't like fall through, and that the right idea is coming through, and that it all kind of lines up in its own, synchronistic beauty, right? Not a bad thing. So you're working on those building blocks and that foundation. And then we have the Queen of Cups and To the Sea together, which I think is really pretty. It's very fluid, it's very watery and emotional, but all in a positive sense. The Queen of Cups is super intuitive, like second only to the High Priestess, right? Like, she's super intuitive. She's compassionate, she's feeling, she's emotional, but she's grounded and very empathic. She's got a big heart, right? And like, this energy of To the Sea, like, when I see that, like, it's about like fluidity, right? And like the movement of the sea, like it comes in, it goes out. And like, that's like the nature of life, right? Like, that's the cycle of all things. Like, it's in, it's out, it's up, it's down. And that's just the beauty of life. And I feel like the Queen of Cups understands that. And she's really tapped into that power. And I feel like so are you, or so you should be, right? Like, it's this, like, opportunities come in and they go out, right? Just like over here, this Page of Cups, like, maybe you're a little frustrated about not like catching some footing on something right now, but like, you also understand that your opportunities, like doors open and doors close constantly, and what's yours to have will be had, and it's in and it's out, and it's fluid, and you're flexible with it. And the better understanding of that you have, and the more connected you are to that, the more beautiful it is, and the more synchronistic it is, right? And the more connected you are. And like, I feel like there may even be somebody helping you with that for some reason. Like, I don't know, maybe there's like a mentor or somebody in your life that can, like, if this Queen of Cups is not you, like, somebody who serves in that way and reminds you that like life is fluid, and like, opportunities arise and disappear, and they open, like the doors open and they close, and it's an experience, right? And it's fluid, and it's really just natural is the feeling I get right here. Like, I love this energy right here. It just feels very fluid, and it feels very right, and it feels very I don't want to say, it's not like it's joyous per se. It's not like super like happy energy. It's not sad energy. It's just like a natural energy. Like, it's just understood and it's natural. and I love it. I think it's really pretty. So like there's an understanding there of like why things haven't taken hold perhaps, and like what this foundation is, and that like opportunities are still coming to you. So don't worry about what hasn't worked out in the past, and feel good about like what is coming. Then we have the Three of Swords upright and clean it up. And for some reason, like when I see this, like this Three of Swords, like, yeah, maybe it was a disappointment for you at some point, and like you're working on kind of cleaning up the emotional baggage that went with that, right? Or that goes with that. With this clean it up card, it's like maybe that is part of your foundation, is like you realize, like, you know what, I have some emotional baggage over here. Or physical or whatever. I think it's more emotional personally, but like I've got some baggage that I need to clean up in order to move forward, you know, and really find this prosperity and set this foundation. And like this situation with like the Queen of Cups and to the sea, and understanding this fluidity kind of brought this about. Like, you know what, like in order to build the foundation I'm looking for, like this experience has showed me like I really do need to address like the underlying like hurt. I don't really feel like this is like happening to you right now, like this Three of Swords. I kind of feel like it's like the situation's already happened, but maybe you're experiencing like, oh wow, like I didn't realize I had these feelings around it, or I didn't realize that like it was affecting me as much as it is, and affecting my movement forward and the foundation I want to build or need to build. And now you're working in it, like, okay, like I got my broom or my duster. This little cute little moose with his duster. Moose, reindeer. Oh geez. Anyway, but you're like, nope, I'm here. Like I'm cleaning it up. Like I am becoming aware of what is going on. And just a side note, for some people, I'm getting the feeling that like it's not even maybe your baggage per se. Like I think a lot of people it probably is, but there's going to be some of you out there where like you need to realize that like somebody else's baggage isn't necessarily for you to clean up. There's a few of you out here that need to hear that for some reason. Like moving on from somebody else's baggage, maybe moving on from somebody else's issues a little bit, and like separating yourself so that you can move on and create something here. But I think the majority of you, like this is more about your own, like cleaning up your own emotions around something or around a situation, like that this fluidity, like this emotional experience or whatever brought out that like you do have some like feelings that you need to move past and work towards. Again, I don't really feel like this is like a heartbreak that's like happening right now, or like a new heartbreak. I feel like this is something that like the emotions have brought out, like your understanding has brought out some past emotions that you're like, oh, okay, like, excuse me, like I need to be dealing with this, or like this was brought to my attention, and in order to move forward, I've got to clean this up and work with this. And it's really lucky that this came out, because that's what's going to build this foundation to move on to something better. So, okay, well, Scorpio, thank you so much. I feel like you've got some work to do this month, but really positive, really working towards a better place, right? Like we've got a lot of love and support, and like I really feel like this right here, like this Queen of Cups into the sea is just a really beautiful energy. And like this understanding was brought on in a really gentle way, perhaps, like not like a hard life lesson truth, but like a gentle like understanding that came out, which is like the best way you can come up on something like this, like where you want to clean it up. Like we love that gentle nudge and understanding and push. So be open to that. And yeah. So again, thank you so much. If you're looking for a personal reading, check out my Etsy link below. I'd love to work with you and just help however I can. And that's what I'm here for. I'm really hoping that this resonates with the right audience, and that there's some definite like clarity and happiness and hope that comes through. So thank you so much. And until next time.